the setup for this heavyweight clash of Bayern Munich against Liverpool. Two big teams with two very good, maybe the best imaginable starting formations here at the Singapore National Stadium. Could be a Champions League matchup. It won't be in the upcoming season, we all know that. Liverpool did not qualify for the Champions League, but if you look at the names on both sides today, we can expect something good. We can expect very good football. Both teams on a trip to Asia in the pre-season. Bayern Munich coming home after this one tonight. They fly back from Singapore to Munich. Liverpool is going back as well. So for both of them, this is the final of the Asian tour. This is the lineup of Liverpool FC. Alisson in goal. Then we have a four-man defense. That was quite quick, so let's have a look at that again. Mo Salah is in the starting lineup up front as well, but we can talk about that later on. We do have the two captains, Virgil van Dijk and Joshua Kimmich, with the ref Ahmad Kasha. Today his assistants Ronnie Coe and Andy Tan on the both sidelines. So let's have a look at the Bayern squad, which is more important to us. Sommer in goal, four-man defensive lineup with Min-jae, Kim and Upamecano on the inside. Leimer and Kimmich just before that on the 6, respectively 8. And then we have Musiala, Sané, Gnabry and Tell in the offensive lineup for Bayern Munich. A quick look at the bench as well, but we'll have more than enough time to talk about that. As you can see, it's dark. Just in the back of the picture, you can see it's dark outside in Singapore already. 7:30 p.m. Singapore time. As I just mentioned, late at night, Bayern Munich will fly back. So this is the kickoff. Bayern with the ball. Bayern wearing all black today, playing for the Singapore trophy against Liverpool. Let's go into the Liverpool lineup in more detail in this starting phase of the game, with Bayern in control of the ball. Alisson back in the goal. Then we have Robertson, Van Dijk, Matip and Alexander-Arnold in the four-man defensive line. Curtis Jones playing the number 6 just before that, helped by Alexis McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai. And then up front, 3 strikers with Jota, Gakpo and Salah, as mentioned. So big names on the Liverpool side. But that's the same with the Bayern lineup, as we just heard. This might be the top 11 for Thomas Tuchel at the moment, but with a lot of really good options sitting on the bench for now, like Kingsley Coman, like Leon Goretzka. There we have Jürgen Klopp, the man who brought success back to Liverpool. Good 1-2 for Liverpool, good breakthrough, good first chance, and the goal. Gakpo with the early score for Liverpool. quick setup, well executed, fast, 1-2, and Cody Gakpo is through for the Liverpool lead. Let's have a look at this one again. Throw in. There he is already, taking control of the ball. The 1-2 with Jota, and the finish. No one able to get in between anymore. No chance for Jan Sommer from this distance. Strong finish by Cody Gakpo. So now they've got something to do on the Bayern side with this early lead for Liverpool. But that's what you needed to expect with a lineup like that. Both teams in kind of the same stage of the preparation phase of the season. Davies. Good first contact. Davies, good dribbling. Stop with the foul. Curtis Jones. And there we have Thomas Tuchel. With the first couple of things he needs to mention, obviously. Replay. But we wanted to see what Musiala is doing with the ball. Too late. We are on the counter-attack already on the other side. Salah is through. Salah! Stopped by Min-jae Kim. Oh, very fast counter-attack by Liverpool. No offside. And this one as well. Good. Very important block by Min-jae Kim. Very important. He made the long run back there to get in between Mo Salah and the goal. Obviously, that was the thing Thomas Tuchel just tried to mention. More pressure in midfield against the Liverpool players. Get closer towards the players, get closer towards the ball. Good cross, some space for Salah. But bigger attention now on the Bayern side defensively. There's Gnabry. We saw the throw in on the Bayern side. Ref pointed the other way around. Musiala, good touch. Very important. Leimer. Tell for Musiala. Virgil van Dijk is in between. Serge Gnabry. Very intense game now. Not a foul. No whistle by Ahmad Kasha. One of the best refs in Singapore. Singapore born, 36 years old. Now Bayern with more pressure in the first third of the field, but Liverpool able to play themselves out of that. Right side, Salah with some space, waiting for the ball, doesn't get it. No whistle. Obviously a handball by Joshua Kimmich, but very short distance. Very immediate sign by the ref that he won't whistle on that one. Good block by Leimer and Sané with Tell. Gnabry. Some space ahead of him. Alphonso Davies, the Roadrunner, is on his way. Alphonso Davies. Doesn't find an option early enough. Pavard with the help. Liverpool is set defensively again. And Bayern with the chance to have some control of the ball, get some touches within the team. Obviously, both teams still deep within their preparation phase of the season, which means a lot of conditioning, a lot of tough training sessions. Therefore, and that matters to the build-up of each team, where they are fitness level-wise at the moment. But definitely both teams will be stressed because of the preparation phase of the season. But still, we can see in this beginning phase of the game a lot of intensity, a lot of speed. Musiala with a good dribbling. Almost gets it through towards Tell. Bayern getting into the game much better now after the early shot on the other side. Musiala, great dribbling, trying to find either Tell or Sané. First corner for Bayern. Joshua Kimmich, captain today. Trying to find Kim and Salah. But Konrad Leimer with the security back there. Gnabry. Oh, it's intense, it's fast. It's a good game, just as we expected. It's a good game of football in these early minutes. Joshua Kimmich sets up the next one. Again towards the second post. Kim Pavard with the big chance. Pavard! Double-header chance for Benjamin Pavard. This time the setup is executed perfectly. Long ball towards Kim. He brings it back into the middle. Pavard with the two chances on his head. Unlucky with the first one. Second one is tough to control. But Bayern is there. Now, good scenes on both sides now. So yes, if you did order some good football for lunch in Central Europe, you did get some good football for lunch so far. Liverpool in control. Important tackling by Joshua Kimmich to stop Liverpool for now. Gakpo. Matip. Salah. Kim with the stop. The ref. Ahmad Kashak. His line today so far is on Champions League level. Not whistling down anything that he couldn't identify as a big foul right away. but so far very consequent on his line. So the players do know after 12 minutes what they get from the ref today. Kimmich, Davis. Lima. Good try of this ball. Tell. Draws the foul against Dominic Szoboszlai. The Hungarian add-on who we do all know out of the Bundesliga, played for Leipzig last couple of seasons. And went to Liverpool this summer. Kind of a change at Anfield last summer, this summer. A couple of big names left the club. Konrad Laimer with the foul, but still no yellow either on this one. He's definitely late on this attack. A couple of big names, as I mentioned, this summer as well, left the club. James Milner, Roberto Firmino, the captain Jordan Henderson as well, just for example. And lots of big talents arrived, like Darwin Núñez or Cody Gakpo, for example, last summer already, and this summer with Szoboszlai and Alexis McAllister. Two examples. Very good, very big talents that cost quite some money on the market already as well. So Liverpool, yeah, trying to find a way to build up a younger team for the moment. New captain. Talked about that. Virgil van Dijk. Here we have Virgil van Dijk, the man who does play in the Dutch national team alongside Matthijs de Ligt, who's not in the starting formation for Bayern today. Liverpool creating some problems on their own, named Curtis Jones. Taking some risk back there. Sané. Kim and Musiala. Gnabry gets the help by Davies. A tough one for Musiala against 3 Reds. Kimmich. Pavard playing the right wing back today. Sané for Gnabry. Doesn't take that one, but the setup is good for Davies. Van Dijk was there to clear that one away. Next corner kick for Bayern. But the setups do start to look better on the Bayern side. Ball is running through in their own rows very quickly, very good. Lots of fast contacts. But that's what you need against the top-tier side like Liverpool. Musiala. Oh, great touch. Doesn't get the foul. Shabusai very physically. Now listen. Goalkeeper is still one of the best. The Premier League, maybe in Europe as well. Brazilian goalkeeper. Lots of routine by now, 30 years of age, just like him. Salah, he has a lot of routine as well on the offensive side for Liverpool. Salah, 31 years of age. Was a big factor in the Champions League winning campaign for Liverpool a couple of years ago. Salah. Salah. No, not with 3 or 4. Musiala. Just great to watch Jamal Musiala. How does he get out of a situation like that? Always knows where the ball is, always knows what to do with his feet. Great touch, Jamal Musiala. Looks like he added some weight, some muscles as well. "20 years of age now, Jamal Musiala, and still obviously able to get bigger physically, and that will help him as well. So the headline for this game, Singapore Trophy. There's a reason to that. We do play for a trophy, for the Singapore Trophy today, and therefore we will not have a draw at the end of this game. Just in case after 90 minutes plus X we would have a draw, we'd go straight into a penalty shootout today. Just that you are aware of the setup for this game. Mexican wave going through the stadium. Took some time till it got filled today, but we heard over the speakers in the stadium that will be a sellout crowd today. 55,000 are possible for a football game in this stadium. As we see once again the goal by Cody Gakpo, scored in the 2nd minute of this game. We do have time for that. Drinking break. Very important under these conditions. Still around 30 degrees in Singapore. Lots of humidity. Around 80% at the moment. Does get even higher in Singapore. So yes, the coach, Thomas Tuchel, for example, will be all wet after this one as well, even though he did not play on the field. Of course, in Singapore, traditionally, the Premier League clubs are very big, very famous. Therefore, Liverpool does have more fans on their side today. But obviously, Bayern is taking these travels to Asia to become more of a factor as a team there as well. Gnabry, next corner kick. 4th already on the Bayern side. Bayern does have more control of the ball in these first 25 minutes. But the goal, the only goal scored so far, was on the other side. Misunderstanding. Salah on his way, but he's chased down by Alphonso Davies. Gets the push. Obviously a foul. Yeah, and Salah probably saying, oh my God, how fast are you? Salah was about 2 or 3 meters ahead of Alphonso Davies, but he is one of the fastest in European football. Luckily enough for Bayern. But obviously that's the approach Liverpool does take in this game. We try to keep it very compact on the midfield. You can see now, wait for Bayern mistakes and then go for the counter attack. Obviously Bayern with more control. Serge Gnabry with the finish. Why not? Taking one from 20 meters away. A little test for Alisson in Liverpool's goal. Salah against Kim. Good move by Kim. Good enough to stop Liverpool for now. Left a very good first impression. Min-jae Kim against Kawasaki Frontale. Second test Bayern played back in Tokyo. First stop of the Audi Summer Tour. 1-0 win was the debut for the Korean. joined the club from SSC Naples in Italy. You've probably all followed that story. Became Italian champions for the first time since 30 years. We're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and Min Jae Kim was one of the big factors with his qualities as a centre back. First corner for Liverpool, second goal. Liverpool 2-0, 28th minute. Virgil van Dijk. Everyone in Europe knows about his qualities on corner kicks, his qualities on standard situations. One of the best up in the air in European football. Virgil van Dijk. Too much space for him. Heads this one into the back of the net. No chance for Jan Sommer from only 6 meters away. Virgil van Dijk, 2-0, Liverpool. Now it's a longer way to go for Bayern. Of course, we do expect a lot of changes at halftime. Both teams have a lot of options sitting out there. Both teams would be able to almost switch the whole team. We'll see what happens. Pre-season, the games oftentimes are used for the coaches to sub in as many players as possible. Tuchel did that in the first 2 games. Brought a whole new 11 in the first game against Manchester City. 1-2 loss in the end. But Tuchel tried to collect impressions from all the players, obviously from the young guns. He took on the trip to Asia as well. Same on the Liverpool side. Jürgen Klopp has a lot of players from the Liverpool under-21 team with him as well. Obviously some top options on the bench on the Liverpool side as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens for the second half. We see a lot of empty seats. It's surprising to me that here in the stadium there will be full house today. Attendance of 55,000. I cannot imagine that's the case at the moment. Stands on the long side of the field are pretty full, but apart from that, there's a lot of empty seats. Many fans wearing red. Obviously, that's the color of both teams, but I mentioned that before. Liverpool is probably the most popular club in Singapore. If you go out in Singapore, if you talk about football in Singapore, it's all about the Premier League. They all watch the Premier League. It's by far the biggest football topic in Singapore, and Liverpool is probably the #1 club for Singaporean football fans. We see the possession, 70% of possession for Liverpool in the half of the opponent. But Bayern with much more control of the game. Kim. That's a good one for Gnabry. Great ball by Kim. Gnabry! 2-1. Serge Gnabry, 33rd minute, but we have to talk about the setup. What a great pass by Min-jae Kim, opening everything for Serge Gnabry. Look at that, perfectly set up, well-timed. Good start by Serge Gnabry, good control after this long ball. Good move by Serge Gnabry towards the goal, and a good finish against Alisson. Well played, well executed by Bayern, and well deserved this first goal for the German champions. So Bayern is back in the game, and it does stay entertaining in Singapore. Ball is still in the game now. Here comes the flag of the ref. Ball was outside in the air. But this score is much more showing what the game is about. Next corner kick. Should draw some extra attention on the Bayern side. Latest by now that they conceded the goal of Virgil van Dijk in the 28th minute. So they all should be warned by now. But all teams are always warned of Virgil van Dijk on standard situations, and still he keeps on scoring. He is one of the best. There he is again. Jan Sommer has that one. And maybe Bayern is able to set up a counter-attack. Jamal Musiala waited maybe a little bit too long, trying to find Leroy Sané. Good chase of the ball by Alphonso Davies, but doesn't help. Kim against Salah. Upamecano with the foul. Now there is the whistle. We've seen a couple of situations like that where we did not hear anyone whistle. But this time, Kasha saw a foul. To me, it wasn't much more than all the other situations. Anyways, free kick Liverpool. And Sommer setting up the wall. One man, two men. He isn't sure. But we do not expect Robertson to go for the goal. We all do expect the cross. There it is by Alexander-Arnold. Cleared away by Gnabry. 8 minutes left in this first half. Very entertaining first half. Both teams showing some good football. Gnabry almost got that away. Good one-touch football on the Liverpool side now. Some space. Shy. Now they have to go all the way back. Matip. Salah on the right side. Always looking for some space on the wide wing. Sané with a little bit of luck. Does not get in control. A chip towards Salah. Good work by Alphonso Davies. There's Gnabry. Kimmich and Leimer. Central midfield with a lot of work, especially defensively today. Davies. Leimer. Good. First 2-3 contacts. Gets the help by Pavard. Liverpool standing deep now. Sitting back. Very far. Almost at their own box, all around their own box. It's still intense. Alexander-Arnold. Leimer and Kimmich. Kimmich, another good one for Gnabry, no offside. Jamal Musiala. It's a tough one. They would need some more help up front. But it's all very close. Not much space. Gnabry. Gnabry, good dribbling. Doesn't get quite through. And the foul. This one was good against Alexander-Arnold. And then the foul against Matip. He maybe touched Arnold before that as well, so that's all right to whistle that one down. Less than 5 minutes to go in this first half. We'll see what we get on top by the ref. Of course, there's been the drinking break, so we can expect at least 2 or 3 minutes on top. Not sad about that in this high-class first half. Two top teams deliver. Now Liverpool pushing forward a little bit more, but Bayern to solve that one. Good ball for Serge Gnabry once again. Gnabry, the one-on-one. Gnabry finds Sané! 2-2! 42nd minute of the game. Another great counter-attack by Bayern Munich. And once again involved Serge Gnabry. But very sorry, it was Matistel with the goal. No, it was Sané. I was right on the first impression, but Mathys Tel was involved with the setup. It was his ball towards Serge Gnabry, perfectly executed. Serge Gnabry, good dribbling, good timing for Leroy Sané with the finish. And it's 2-2 just before halftime. Well deserved for Bayern Munich. And that's what he wants to see, Coach Tuchel. They're always aiming for Tel with the cameras, but he wasn't the one to score. Sané was the one. I was right on my first impression. Got a little bit insecure because he was celebrating a lot, but he did get celebrated as well, obviously because of the great pass towards Serge Gnabry, Mathys Tel. But all in all, on the Bayern side, Serge Gnabry is the man of the match so far in this first half. Scored one, assisted one. Was very present on his left side. Good game by him. Good tackling by Davies. Davies for Tel. Tel, the one-on-one. Another good chance for Bayern. And Tel with the test for Alisson. Once again, by the way, assisted by another good player, the left side of Bayern Munich, very strong today with Alphonso Davies as a left fullback today, playing it very well. Defensively as well as offensively. Kim. Musiala. And the handball. That was fun. That was entertaining this first half. I think the 2-2 draw is absolutely fine for both teams. In the beginning, it looked as if Liverpool was the team with the stronger finish, better execution just before the goal, but Bayern came back 2 minutes on top. Power for Tel and Sané, another foul. We'll see if Bayern is able to create something in this last minute of the first half with this free kick. Obviously, they will not take too much risk on this one. Going into the break with this draw is absolutely fine, especially after conceding 2, being down 2-0. Upamecano and Sommer. All of them looking for a well-played way out of this. Not a long ball. Leimer. Salah, maybe Liverpool with another chance on the other side. No problem for Jan Sommer. Leimer. Salah gets the ball. Finds Jota. Diogo Jota. And no problem, the finish. McAllister obviously got a hit, and Ahmad Kasha takes that one to Whistle off the first. Welcome back to Singapore Trophy. Liverpool versus Bayern. 2-2 is the result at halftime, and we do see a couple of changes on both teams, but we do not have lots of changes as we did before in other preseason games on both sides. So we see Matthijs de Ligt coming in next to that Upamecano for now. So Min-Jae Kim leaving the field on the Bayern side. Obviously, we did see, yes, we do see Kingsley Coman on the right side coming in for Sané. And I think we had Sven Ulreich on the Bayern side back in the goal now, replacing Jan Sommer for the second half. I'll try to keep you updated with all the other players who came into the game. Let's have a look at Coman first. Bayern wearing black, still playing from left to right now in the second half. The push against Musiala, Leimer with a second chance. So down there we do have the graphics for the changes. Luis Diaz coming in for Diogo Jota, for example, on the Liverpool side. Darwin Núñez coming into the game as well, replacing Cody Gakpo, the scorer of the first game, first goal in this game. So first corner kick for Bayern in the second half. Joshua Kimmich with the cross, Alisson. So that's Leimer with de Ligt. So now Matthijs de Ligt does get some minutes against his Dutch team colleague Virgil van Dijk on the other side, just in case he did not leave after 45 minutes. Cody Gakpo did, so he doesn't meet up with him. Yeah, Virgil van Dijk still on the field for Liverpool. Coman with the cross, but cleared away. Good start for Bayern Munich into the second half. Second corner within the first 3 minutes. Now, obviously, both coaches not willing to change too much. Both coaches happy with what they saw, and both coaches want to see some more of the top level players. No young guns on both sides yet. Musiala. Leimer. Who's the man for the security on standard situations for Bayern? He is the one in the very back of the field. Slight mistake by Ulreich, but does get some help. Alphonso Davies is on the way. Davies attacked by Konate, who got subbed in on the Liverpool side as well. Leimer gets some pressure. Yes. Núñez. And Upamecano is with him, but that's the foul. A lot of offensive options for Jürgen Klopp and his Reds. Darwin Lewis Diaz, Darwin Nunez, those are the ones who just got subbed in. Players who would be in the starting 11 in a lot of other teams in the Champions League or in the Premier League. So let's wait for the cross. Alexander-Arnold is one option. Robertson the other one. Robertson with the cross! And the header this time by Darwin Nunez. First good chance for Liverpool. So it does stay entertaining. Bayern with a couple of good offensive scenes already in the second half. And Liverpool now with the first good chance as well. Upamecano just gets some pressure, gets away. Matthijs de Ligt. Liverpool now moving up a little bit. Good move by Davies, good move, good sprint by Davies. Pavard. And now they can push. Bayern with Coman. Coman and his speed, Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman, nice move! Ah, the King is back. Great moves by Kingsley Coman. You can feel and see throughout this prep phase of the season that he does get better and better, that he does get back to his limits. Great development once again by Kingsley Coman. Let's hope he does stay injury-free for a little longer, for a whole season maybe. That would be great for Bayern Munich. Because if he is on his top level, he is one of the tops in Europe as an offensive winger. Now Liverpool dropping back again. Good try by Joshua Kimmich to chip the ball towards Musiala and Gnabry. Perfect setup for Coman. 53rd minute, best chance for Bayern in this second half. Alisson with the stop. Very good moves by Bayern every once in a while on the offensive side. Good ideas, good execution. More often, especially than in the last couple of games in this Audi Summer Tour. This is definitely the best so far by Bayern Munich, especially on the offensive side. Still, the scoring does stay some kind of a topic. But as soon as the offensive players, and that includes the wingers, that does not just include the striker up front, Mathys Tel today. It includes almost everyone, especially out of the midfield as well. As soon as they do start scoring, I'm pretty sure they develop a different mindset, different approach in front of the goal, and they all are able to score, no doubt about that. Gnabry proved that today. Sané proved it as well. Oh, Szoboszlai with a good move. Actually, I did not see the foul on Coman. Come on. Ah, he's holding him. Yeah, he's holding him down at the pants. Did not see that before he got down. But definitely a holding, no doubt. Upamecano is there. Jürgen Klopp moving around the whole time. Was very calm for the first 20-25 minutes of the game. Afterwards, he was up on his feet in the coaching zone a lot more. Diaz versus Lima. Diaz. Jones. And Nunez cannot control this one. 10 minutes through in the second half. Still, we do have a lot of speed in this game. Some good football, good tackling by Jones against Musiala. Shy with the finish. Ulreich, no problems for him. Davis gaining some speed again. And the foul against Davis. Yellow card on top. Cody Gakpo against Davis. So I accidentally took Gakpo out of the game. He's still in the game. Dropped back towards the midfield line of Liverpool. Now you can see him on the right midfield position. Jones still there. Side still there. McAllister left the field, obviously because of his injury. Musiala. Too much foul involved in the end. One foul, no whistle. Second foul on Musiala. Finally, there was a whistle. Davis with the good move. Holding, very obvious, no whistle there. And then I think it was Konate who took on Musiala. Next yellow card. Free kick, Bayern. Good 1-2 with Pavard and Coman. Good one from Pavard. Nice setup. Musiala with his chest. Gnabry, Bayern still with the ball. Kimmich. Alisson. And Alisson with the fastball. Upamecano versus Nunez. Big clash between those two big bodies. Upamecano versus Nunez. Another foul on Coman. Definitely a push forward by Robertson. Yeah, Jürgen Klopp wants to argue about that. We all know him. Many of you out of the Bundesliga probably as well. Back then he was a Dortmund coach. Followed, by the way, by his opponent today, Thomas Tuchel, on the Borussia side. Both went on to have world careers as coaches. Both went on to win the Champions League with English clubs. Klopp did with Liverpool, as mentioned before. Tuchel did with Chelsea. Tell smells this one, but gets blocked by Virgil van Dijk. But very good movement by Mathys Tel. So next corner kick for Bayern. Let's see if there's another couple of changes made. Yes, there's a couple of subs. And on the Bayern side, it's not just a couple. Goretzka coming into the game. Stanisic, Gravenberch, Ibrahimovic, Mazraoui and Kretzig. I think I have them all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new Bayern add-ons. I think Liverpool making another 3 changes. Tsimikas, Gomez and Elliott coming into the game. Now Gakpo leaving the field. Scored the 1-0 in the 2nd minute already. Alexander-Arnold leaving as well as Andrew Robertson. So we're still waiting for the next Bayern corner. Should be the 9th of the game. Alisson. Diaz getting some pressure. Coman. Finds Ibrahimovic. Good ball towards Mathys Tel. Flags up there. Offside by Tel. Good first move by Ibrahimovic. Tel. It was a close one. Maybe his chest shoulder part a little bit offside. His hand does not count. Only, you all know that, parts of the body that are allowed to score goals are the ones taken for the offside decision. So let's see how this game develops for the last 30 minutes with all these subs coming in. We've got one. Elliott versus Kretzig. Elliott finds Salah. This should be offside as well. Flag stays down. So we have the finish of Nunez. Doesn't get total control of the ball. There we go. Salah. The good pass. It was onside, no doubt. And Nunez with the finish. Oh, bad pass by Stanisic. Gets the help by Kimmich, but does get the words by Joshua Kimmich as well. Kimmich tries to find Coman. Good stop. Mazraoui working together with Tel. Mazraoui looking for an option in the middle. And another foul. Goretzka versus Szoboszlai. They've met before in the Bundesliga, obviously. Not sure if he even touches him. Yes, he is late, and yes, Szoboszlai has to draw the foot away, but still Not really a big foul. Salah on the other side. Salah for Nunez. All fine, all clear, all good. It seems to be a little bit more chaotic now, the whole of the game, but especially on the Bayern side. They kind of seem to find the new set. Good ball by Stanisic for Coman. Stanisic for Coman. Coman with the dribbling. Matis Tel. Goretzka. Tries to find Ibrahimovic. Kimmich and Stanisic. Stanisic playing the center-back position today. Ketzig with the double pass 1-2. Good tackling by De Ligt against Salah. That does stay intense here at Singapore. Both teams obviously willing to put everything on the line before leaving Asia for this summer. Both teams do want to go out with a small trophy. The Singapore trophy. If it would stay as it is now, the 2-2, or if we do end up with a 3-3 maybe in 90 minutes, we'd go straight into a penalty shootout. Salah looking for Diaz! Diaz with the 3-2 for Liverpool. 66 minutes played. Great setup by Salah. Bayern players a little bit too far away. Diaz leading this one into the scene with the big opening pass towards Salah. So in the end, it's a 1-2, Salah and Diaz, because he does find him again. Not enough by Stanisic. He does stay away because of the fear of a penalty, and Diaz is ice cold. Uses his space for the score. 3-2. Another drinking break. Still a lot of offensive quality. Mentioned that before on the Liverpool side and on the field with Luis Diaz, the Colombian. There we can see once again the goals. This was the first one of Gakpo in the second minute. Then we had Virgil van Dijk with his header. 2-0. 2-1, 33rd minute by Serge Gnabry. Great setup by Kim. And then this opening pass by Tel towards Gnabry. Gnabry with his eyes open for Sané. And the 2-2 in the 44th minute. And just now, the 3-2 for Liverpool. Luis Diaz with the score. We got into the game at halftime as well as Darwin Nunez. Salah still up there. Szoboszlai as well. That's a lot of quality on the Liverpool side, no doubt. Pavlovic coming into the game for Bayern. Usually does play the number 6 position. Very defensively, got subbed in for Kimmich, who was the captain today. Now Leon Goretzka wearing the armband for the last 20 minutes plus X. Kostas Tsimikas, the left full back. Now that he got subbed in. Nazrowi. Stanisic. Now next to Matthijs de Ligt. We did have Pavlovic. Great experience, obviously, for the Bayern Young Guns to be on this Audi Summer Tour with the first team, to train with them each and every day, to experience all these things around off the pitch as well, and of course have these big matchups against teams like Manchester City and Liverpool, to play against players like Haaland or Salah, for example. That is something totally different than playing Regionalliga Bayern for the second team of Bayern. And if this experience does not motivate you to become a first team player for Bayern Munich, what should? So just about 20 minutes to go in this game, Liverpool does have the hand on the Singapore trophy for now. Bayern needs to score to get into a penalty shootout. De Ligt. Kretzig, good one. Well played. Come on. Pavlovic for Kretzig. These two know each other. All of the second team. Good move by Kretzig. Wow, nice ball. Pavlovic leaving a good impression in his first couple of minutes. Nice tackling from Matthijs de Ligt. Gravenberch. Salah does keep the ball in the game. Might end up as a help for Bayern. Another free kick for Bayern. Bunasar, not sure if I mentioned him on all the subs. I think I oversaw that. Him coming in for Davis on the left fullback position. Sarr with the cross. Obviously, Bunasar being a right-footed player, taking over the left defensive side. Well played, and a big chance, and another one. No, he doesn't get the second one, Ryan Gravenberch, but very good football for Bayern Munich. Couple of fast touches. Pavlovic for Kretzig. Kretzig with the good move, good eyes, good one touch towards Gravenberg. And he does get stopped by Alisson, who is now taking over the captain's band. Virgil van Dijk leaving after 75 minutes. Obviously, he's not the only one leaving the field for Liverpool. Now they are moving towards the future. Now all the young guns on the Liverpool side are coming onto the field. No, they're all wearing the big numbers, 78, 53, and so on. But Bayern is holding up the pressure. Bayern wants to get back into this one. Obviously, on the Liverpool side, they have to get sorted as well. A couple of discussions. Not sure, not everyone sure where he has to play now. Which is the position he's taking over. But now I think they did get sorted out. Come on. And it's interesting to see on both sides that the game does change a lot with many subs who get into the game. You can see right away it's not the same control of the ball. It's not the same security in the game. Even though there's still a lot of quality on the field. But yes, it does do something to your game, of course. Alisson seems as if he is going through the 90 minutes. Liverpool goalkeeper. Last game against Leicester was started by Kelleher. And now some speed on the Liverpool side. Counter-attack! But good save by Ulreich. Not too easy. Shot from that close to the goal. But well executed using the space. And Ulreich has his hands on this one. Finished by Clark, by the way. Now we have the names down there once again. Gransa, Clark, who we just saw with the finish. And McConnell coming into the game. Good one by Coman and Mazraoui. Coman against 3-4. Mazraoui still gets the cross. Grenzi. Missing maybe a little bit of self-esteem going towards that ball with a bigger consequence. Might have had the chance to score there. Ganz Kretzig. He, by the way, just got into the fullback position within the last season with the amateur team. Was more on the offensive side of the field before that. But Bayern second team coach Holger Seitz made him a fullback. And that was a good decision. Great development of Franz Ketzig from then on. Good cross! Big chance and the score for Bayern! Great header by De Ligt, and Stanisic is the one who scores again. He did before on the Audi Summer Tour, scored against Kawasaki Frontale, and there he is once again. Cross by Ibrahimovic, good setup, De Ligt with the header, and the score by Stanisic, 3-3. Good header by De Ligt, good reaction of Alisson, but doesn't get it away, and Stanisic smells this one and scores for Bayern. 3-3. Yeah, but Coman sees it right away. The cross, the free kick by Ibrahimovic, Ayon Ibrahimovic, was very good for Matthijs De Ligt. All in all, for me, it's a well-deserved result. Both teams should be able to live with that 3-3. Maybe we get to see a penalty shootout. I'd take that one on top after this very entertaining, high-class football game. Why not? But we'll see what Bayern has to offer. Pavlovic for Kretzig. Kretzig with the cross. Not too bad. Still, it's intense. Good one by Stanisic against Diaz. Coman. Stanisic now with the run and the cross. No, waiting for Coman once more. Good move by the King. Coman. Oh, someone gets a hold of the ball, finally, for Liverpool. Kretzig. Good stop by Gravenberg. Important that he got in there. Gravenberg playing a number 10 for now. Also able to do that. Now they have to go all the way back there. Yes. McConnell. Konate. Connell and Konate once again. Experienced French defender. Fighting with Matip for his space next to Virgil van Dijk. One to Diaz. Diaz in the box. Diaz for Nunez. Ulreich with the important save. Great one by Sven Ulreich. All of a sudden, things get fast on Liverpool's side, but great stop by Ulreich against Nunez. Neither team wants to go into the penalty shootout, obviously. With just 6.5 minutes on the clock. Both trying to find solutions on the offensive side, both trying to go for another score. De Ligt. Sa. Stanisic. Bayern not taking too much risk. De Ligt gets some pressure. Highly motivated. The young guns on the Liverpool side, obviously, as well, of course. Pavlovic. Mazraoui. I think Thomas Tuchel brought pretty much everyone on the field who was out there on the bench. Tikvic is listed as well. Not sure about him and his status. And of course, Litzi Hülsmann, third goalkeeper, would be there as well, but no reason to bring him into the game. Sven Ulreich is there and is playing extraordinarily well so far in the second half. Konate. Doesn't have too many options as well. The lift with the stop. Ball was out of the field, obviously. Crossed the goal line. Therefore, another corner for Liverpool. Only the second one in the second half for the English side. Van Dijk is not on the field anymore, but still a lot of players to watch. Kwanzaa, for example, Konate are extremely well up in the air as well. But this one is cleared away for now. Clark. Diaz. Diaz with the good turn. Diaz looking for Clark once again. Doesn't get any help. And Coman is there. Kingsley Coman. Gets tackled. Got touched it as well by McConnell. That's definitely a foul. No ball involved on this tackling by McConnell. It's just Coman. So yes, that should have been a free kick for Bayern. But the ref, Ahmad Akassa, had a very open line today. Developed a good line, a consequent line, I think, and therefore he did not whistle on this one as well. But that obviously was a foul. Bouna Sarr has to go some meters. Bouna Sarr needs to stop Mazraoui with the help in the middle. Good pass deep into the Bayern half. Good opening pass, the Liverpool side. Diaz dropping back a little bit now. Trying to collect some more contacts. Good tackling, Bayern. Diaz goes after that, but Bayern stays in control. Coman for Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic with the turn. Coman looking for the cross, doesn't have enough space. Mazraoui maybe. Pavlovic. Bayern with some good impressions, even with all the subs into the team. A couple of young guns. Leaving some notes here. Ibrahimovic, for example. Coman, good one for Mazraoui! No one there for the cross. of Nuz Mazraoui. That would have been a big chance to close out this one for today. Let's see what Liverpool has to offer. Gets by Sarr. Looks for the cross as well. Nunez with a lot of space. The cross is not good. A little bit of luck for Bayern. Still so much in this game. So much to offer, chances on both sides. Here we go again. Good cross. Good opening cross by Bouna Sarr. Nice touch by Coman with the setup for Mazraoui. And then they all go into the close ball. No one waiting in the back. 4 minutes. Extra time. 4 minutes as an add-on to this wonderful game. Kretzig! Kretzig! What a finish by Franz Kretzig! 1 minute into add-on time. Franz Kretzig with the dream goal for Bayern Munich. Unbelievable! He can't believe it himself. Just took his heart into his hands and took the shot, and what a finish. Nice cross for Kretzig. Good first touch, and what a finish by Franz Kretzig. Has his head up, looks for the first touch, and boom! Here we go! Franz Kretzig. Wow! And this should be it. 4-3 Bayern Munich. 3 minutes left in additional time. Wow. What a way for Franz Kretzig to end his Audi summer tour with Bayern Munich. He left a couple of very good impressions in the first games as well. But this is his big extra. Probably wins this one for Bayern today. And I loved his reaction to this one. He couldn't believe it himself. I couldn't believe it as well in the first moment. Didn't realize this one was really into the net. Great finish by Franz Kretzig, showing up with his left foot. There he is again, Franz Kretzig on his way. Kretzig for Coman. Coman taking this one himself, Alisson. Ball still in the game. Kretzig with the cross. Mazraoui, Alisson. Wow. Bayern putting up a lot towards the end of this game. And Kretzig is involved all of the time. Finish by Coman. Another good cross by Kretzig, and Mazraoui testing Alisson for the second time. Goretzka. Good, very important stop. Clever stop by Pavlovic against Konate. 30 seconds left. It's not a trophy anyone will talk about 3 years from now, but still, it's a trophy you can take home. And Bayern wants to take home this one. Bayern very close to taking home this Singapore trophy against Liverpool after a very entertaining, very exciting game. Yes, and that's it. Ahmad Akashar whistles off this win for Bayern against Liverpool. 4-3 in the end. And yes, everyone applauding for a very entertaining game. Klopp and Tuchel both obviously had fun on this one as well. And Franz Kretzig will remember this game forever. Probably his first goal for Bayern's first team. And what a beauty it was. Franz Kretzig. Still, I think he still can't really believe it. Gets celebrated, especially by the ones who came up from his second team with him as well. But Jürgen Klopp with some extra words towards Franz Kretzig as well. That almost looked like a sorry by Franz Kretzig towards